This site resonated with my upbringing. One of the most unique aspects about it is that you've got this beautiful primeval landscape. My gift to the project was to bring the national park up and over the house. And so having that connection to place was really important. We really wanted to reflect the same types of colours that you would see in that view. Really, that was about trying to bring this built form into the surrounding landscape and make it really feel like it's of place. We've been very lucky to have a client who's been a patron, really, of innovative landscape design and innovative architecture. It was up to us to be able to maintain that sense of place here by being respectful of the surroundings. And we had a duty of care to the National Park too, to make sure that things don't escape this garden and go in and create a problem for the native flora and fauna. These domes become cave-like spaces that look out to this open expanse. It's very reminiscent of the Paradise Caves, which are just around the next corner of Sunshine Beach. The domes are a very poignant part of the design, and that had come as a design driver from the client from the very beginning. And that presented a lot of challenges for the landscape. At the time, there was no real case studies of green roofs that had been built on curved roofs. These curved roofs curve in multiple directions. So to try to keep a shallow soil profile onto a roof like that hadn't been done before. There's 3 different types of green roof systems, and there's 4 different types of green wall systems. The green wall behind me is a phytogreen green wall. So it's made of Gavian baskets and it's vertigated. It's a much more, I suppose, high-end green wall finish. The sheer amount of green walls in this project meant that it was cost prohibitive to keep doing this kind of intense green wall system. So the front entry green wall was a sort of a bespoke design element that we developed. But it was very difficult to get from a vertical situation to a horizontal green roof situation. Once you go past a 45-degree pitch on a green roof, you can no longer employ that same kind of technology, so you've got to then transfer to a green wall kind of system. And so that was an innovation that we came up with, but was able to be implemented on the ground by a local tradesperson. We've also got a lot of trellis systems as the other green walls on the house, and they are made up of many different types of climbing species because there's so many different aspects of the building, so we needed to work out which climbers we're going to best take on those different aspects. When you're building infrastructure like access paths and steps and things like that, you need to take into account this kind of movement of sand. So we had developed a path network which was made out of precast concrete, and we joined them together with chain. So it sort of, I suppose, celebrates that beach access vernacular. I suppose the beauty of that is that over time, as the sand dune changes, the paths actually settle and consolidate. Looking back at this house from the headland, it's hidden by landscape. It's such a beautiful gift that respects the primeval landscape, and it's a dramatic juxtaposition to the other kind of housing typologies that happen in Sunshine Beach. It's responded to the site really well. It was such an innovative project in terms of the types of landscape technologies that we're employing in it. A lot of that innovation was born out of cooperation and co-designing. There was a lot of development on site, and that's a rare thing to get in a project. It was really about the craft of building. That was my favourite part of the project, was the process.